So it is the day before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to my American YouTube fans. So today I'm gonna do a vlog and I'm gonna document what I'm doing today, what it's like to be a chiropractor. We have a busy day. We're actually doing only a half day and we have like 31 people just in 4 hours, so we're gonna be cooking. So there's not a lot of time to dilly-dally around. So I'm gonna have a good breakfast, and I think I'm the last person on earth that's actually eating breakfast. Sometimes I'll survey my patients and ask who actually eats breakfast, and for the most part, so far that I've noticed, the only people that really eat breakfast are cyclists. Ah, it's cold. Normally I listen to Heidi, Frosty, and Frank in the morning, but I'm not gonna do that because of course YouTube would demonetize me for copyright infringement. So I'm gonna keep it quiet today. I am gonna turn on the heater though. It's called California cold. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do before I get started with people is I have the first patient is 200 and I think 85 pounds. So before he comes in, I am going to have to strengthen my core. So let me show you how I do that. Yeah, if you're not prepared, actually you yourself can get injured seeing people. I'm just gonna knock out about 10 bird dogs, and then I'm gonna do some planks and side planks. It'll take me about 10 minutes. All right, so I'm ready to mask up, ready for the day. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Just gonna have you bend to the left, and then bend to the right. Perfect. For relaxation. Perfect. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
You know, that's how we got our Thanksgiving chicken, or our turkey. The neck and leg bones, just rip them off, and the weird thing is, when I was done with the turkey, the turkey said thank you, paid its copay, and actually said, gee, my joints feel pretty good. So that was a pretty good session. We saw 27 people, a lot of no-shows, and a couple call-ins and everything, but overall, hey, we got half the day ready to go. What should we do? Go for a bike ride. Okay, let's do that. All right, so what is it like to adjust that many people today in such a short period of time? My arms are a little tired. Feels like I did 75 push-ups. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home, have lunch, and then we need to pick up some pie at Marie Callender's for tomorrow. And then there's no telling what I'm gonna do. You're gonna find out. It might be a surprise. All right, so let's see what we have for lunch here. I am going to have some of this yogurt, this Glen Oaks yogurt, and I'm going to eat, how many serves? Okay, it's only 150 calories, except for one problem. I'm gonna drink 5.3 servings of it. Good stuff. Let's go see what the spouse is doing. I'm a sucker for this. I'm gonna watch 10 minutes of YouTube. This is my favorite YouTube channel. Look, a little loud. It's an ad. These people, mediocre amateur, look them up.
1:30 in the morning, and you might be asking yourself, why is he awake?
They're riding
Well,
bikes.
it turns
Look at this. So, I got talked into, have to go to the market now. So, I'm eating an apple. It's cold. Turn this off. How do you turn this off? Off. Okay. All right.
I understand you have to talk to her, but she'll probably just give you permission to talk to you, so that's okay. Is that okay?
Sure. For this weekend? Yeah. There. All right. And then irritating scraping. Ah, fresh, like tequila.
It does smell like a margarita.
Oh my god. So this is the line we have to wait in. Bummer.
Got to the line and wife forgot the mask. Can't forget the mask. Oh Lord. I hope these pies are absolutely fantastic. They better be. Actually, they usually are. If you've never had a Marie Callender's pie, they're actually pretty darn good. So I only eat it about once a year. Let me mask up. Okay, that was not as bad as we thought, right?
Nope.
Okay, let's get home. What does it smell like again?
Margaritas.
Margaritas. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock now. I have to wear my high visibility stuff, so I'm gonna wear my yellow helmet. Eeny, meeny, miny, I'm gonna ride this one. I just cleaned it yesterday because yesterday I went for a ride and it was totally muddy. Had to clean my bike, so it's got this on it. Squirt Lube. Best lube ever I've ever used in all my times riding a bike, so I'm gonna ride my bike. It gets dark here around 5-ish, so I've got about 3 hours. I'm probably gonna be able to cover maybe about 45, 50 miles. So let me get on it. It's a bit windy and I'm gonna try to stay off the main roads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you some places to show you some things around Camarillo. You know, down there to my left, you could see is Camarillo. This park though always kind of creeps me out because there's hardly anyone ever here and lots of signs for snakes and stuff like that. And it just, I don't know, it seems like a good place to leave a body. I'm just saying. I mean, I wouldn't do that. It would be bad. All right, so I'm gonna go back up the hill and I'm gonna show you another cool place that's on another part of Camarillo. So you see all these homes? These are mobile homes and homes around the golf course, Camarillo Springs. And my father was the guy who sold all the mobile homes to this area for the developer back in like the 70s. I wonder if people who still live here bought it back then. There's a lot of old people here. I'll show you another one. So here we are at the cemetery in Camarillo. So This place kind of spooks me out a little bit. I actually have one of my grandmothers that's here, and she never liked me. She never liked me, and you could feel it. I was, 4 or 5 years old. I just knew she did not like me. She didn't like me for a number of reasons. But basically, as a result, if you don't like someone, they're not going to like you. And the weird and bizarre thing about this story is that all she was to me when I was a kid was she would send us a check in perfect handwriting for $25. And then Christmas, she'd send us a check for $25 every year. And that's all we saw of her. We saw her once once a year, we saw her at Christmas. There was one time in my life that she actually showed up to our house. And I guess she had a beef with my mom and her son and whatever. Doesn't matter. But the point is that she's buried here, and I have weird feelings because, I think to myself, well, what's my legacy going to be with my children and grandchildren and stuff like that? And kids don't want your $25. They don't want fancy presents. They want your time. And I think to myself, God, she really missed out on an opportunity to really be with us. Now, maybe I was a rotten kid, or maybe there was something wrong with me. There probably is. But she never came to a BMX race. She never came to a bike race. She never did any of that stuff. And she's gone. And someday, maybe I'll be buried here. I really don't want to, because I don't want to be around her. It's weird feelings, Anyway, the lesson today, I guess, not to put a downer on Thanksgiving, but to be thankful, and thankful we're still alive. And even though there's a virus floating around and we're supposed to be afraid of it, we're supposed to stay indoors and not celebrate with our family and all these things we're not supposed to do, the truth of the matter is, at some point we're going to end up here, whether it's from a virus or some other cause. And I just want to try to get the most out of this. These are strange times right now, but this is a stranger place, and I sometimes don't know what to think about it. And it's kind of sad. I'm not going to show you, but there's an old man over there, and he's looking at a plot. I just can't help but think maybe it's his wife, So times are short. So I'm going to increase the happiness factor. I'm going to get on the bike. It's starting to get a little dark here, so the sun's going down. So I'm going to finish my ride, and then we'll see what we're having for dinner. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't bring any food, and I didn't bring enough water, so I had to cut the ride short. So I did about 2 hours, and I'm heading back home. So tonight we're having tacos, and then I'm going to do some light reading, go to bed. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So hey guys, thanks for watching my channel. I really do appreciate it, and happy